Good morning. I'm signing on about a minute or so late here. Sorry about that. I usually try to be prompt on that and trying to trying to get things going. Had a good, a lot better week this week. Hey, Ponka, how are you? Yeah, I got started a minute or two late this morning. I've got the Dish TV network guys out here changing out my Dish TV on. I had one of the units to go bad in our upstairs bedroom, and I was sold. I thought which was a better upgrade, and it comes to find out that it's not. So we're kind of changing up the work order, and the guy's out doing that and talking to his boss and changing the work order. When you think you're going better, sometimes it isn't always better. So that's what I'm doing. But I've had a good week this week. My trucks, great news. The accident that my driver had a little over a week ago was ruled unavoidable because of the high wind conditions and the rain and everything else up in West Virginia. So because he wasn't ticketed, and because of the way the video camera was and everything else, it was ruled unavoidable, and so we weren't charged with an accident, I was on pins and needles with that. I was really scared about that. So that's a great thing. That saved me thousands of dollars. Oh, it was a big blessing. That was a big blessing if there ever was one, because that could have cost me thousands of dollars. Because we're charged back up. Our deductible on that kind of stuff is $15,000. So I could have been charged back as much as $15,000 with that accident. So that was a huge blessing for us. And so we're very happy with that. And the store's doing real good. We're preparing for our grand opening. We're having a grand opening sale at our Napa store on the 12th and 13th. We're having we got a big celebration. We got Chase Elliott's NASCAR Cup car, the show car. They're bringing it out, and it's got a simulator. They got a simulator too, so the guys, people can get in it and do a simulator type thing, which is pretty neat if you've ever seen a simulator. And then we've got the local radio station is coming out. We're doing a live remote. Hey, Chris, how are you? Well, like I was just saying, my week has turned out to be pretty good. Pretty good with the results of a lot of things, and hopefully we'll be able to, get. Here's the Dish Network guy coming back in. I may have to talk to him a second, see what's going on. Yeah. Now what? If you talk to him a minute. Hey, what do we need?
Well, are you on the phone? I can wait.
Well, I'm on something.
Okay.
What is? I'll be on here for about an hour.
Oh, for an hour. Well, I wanted to talk to you about, since you watch TV, to
Yeah.
the extent that you do, we have a sound system that would really improve your experience watching TV.
Oh, I got a sound system on that. I got set up. I got a 5. I've got a surround sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But you're gonna be able to put that unit up.
Yeah, I just have to change the work order first.
Change work order for just the one unit, and everything else will stay the same. That's fine.
Awesome.
That'd be great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
All right, sorry guys. Back at that, I got to change up my Dish network. I had one of the units. We got the recorders and everything, and they were going to change me to this Hopper thing, and which I didn't realize you couldn't do as much on that as you could with the way I was operating. So that's why I'm changing up on that. yeah. That's what they always want to do. You had damage on the rental house. Oh, and you got it cleaned up. What, did y'all have a bad storm out there, Chris? I didn't see anything. Of course, there was a lot of storms that went through. I know down in Alabama and everywhere else they had a bunch of storms. Yeah, I thought for a second though we were going to have to change out all of our dish network units and everything, but they're going to let me just change out the one, which is great. But that's the way it is out here. Got a little bit of an overcast day today. I hope the sun's kind of popping in and out. I hope it's not bothering y'all. I try to get over here in this sunny area, but we're building a stage and everything for we got a band coming our second day of our grand opening. So we're building a stage out beside our building in between the garage area and the between the garage and the parts building. We're building a new stage. We've got a good beach band, or as we call it. I had to explain to y'all, maybe if you're not from the Carolinas, it's a Carolina beach band. And what we do with our Carolina beach bands, we have a lot of people when they think beach, they think Beach Boys. Well, it's not the Beach Boys. Carolina Beach is really old soul, and then a lot of original beach songs that were written in the Carolinas. And yeah, we got a huge shindig's what we've got, Chris. The 2 days, like I said, with Chase Elliott, the live remote, and we're going to have what they call a car drive-in, where the guys, if you got old collector cars and trucks or whatever, you drive in and show your truck off. And because I've got an old parking lot, I'm just going to let them go down on the used car lot area, what used to be the used car lot when it was a car dealership, and park there. And then the band and everything's going to be over in front of the garage and the other parking area. And then we'll have parking out back. So hopefully we'll probably have several hundred people there, 300 or 400 people maybe, that show up for this. I don't know. We'll see. I may have to try to film it a little bit and let y'all see a little bit of that and put that up on YouTube and let you see our shindig as we have it not next week, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from this week. And yeah, we'll try to do that. I could even do it live. I don't know if I can do it live or not. It might be fun to see it live, and if I can set up the cameras and everything, and we'll try to. We may try to put that shindig on live, and because we're doing it in the afternoons, we're going to do it between 2 and 5 in the afternoon. And if I can record it live, it would be pretty neat, because I've got some good musicians coming for that. And if you do, if you can see it and we put it up live, I think it would be a really good show. As Ed Sullivan says, really, really good show. But I'll try to do that and get that arranged. Right now, I'm just working my keister off, trying to get it up and going right now, because it is something. Yeah, I'll try to do that. I'll try to do it, because we've got a trailer, we got a flatbed trailer, and then we've got pallet framework. I got a bunch of big steel pallet framing, and we've got that behind it, and we're going to plywood over the whole thing to make a stage. So I got to build a stage, and if we do that, then we'll have a lot going on. But I'll try to film a good bit of this so we can put it up. I'm on some of it on Friday. I'll probably just film, walk around the cars, and I've got a couple of Hendrick Motorsports pit crew members that are going to be over there Friday, and just a few things like that. So we're going to be busy. We're going to be really busy. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try my best. I've got some cameras. I've got some of these small. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think the name of them now. Incan, I believe. It's they're like a gosh, what am I trying to think of? The little small cameras. I've got several of those I could set up in different areas, and if we can do that, we can do all right. And then I'd have to put something on that's got the Wi-Fi and everything. Well, I got Wi-Fi over there. I got a good strong Wi-Fi, so I might can be able to, counter off of my Wi-Fi. If I do that, then I should be able to maybe come up a pretty good signal. Yeah, the GoPro. That's what I was trying. Brain dead this morning. Yeah, I was trying to think of. Yeah, I've got several of those little GoPro type cameras. Not GoPro, because I went cheap. I went with the ones you can buy for about $40, which do really, really, really good. I mean, I'm surprised, and and it's my opinion is I'm not going to spend 400 for a GoPro or 300 for a GoPro, and I can get that. And I've seen them compared with GoPros, and they seem to be just as good. And they use the same technology, so it's somebody that's copied GoPro's technology, I guess, somewhere along the line, and just put it out on the cheap. And GoPros are imports too, so and if it does what I want it to do, I can buy 3 or 4 of the others as opposed to the GoPro, and be pretty well happy with that. But that's what I'm gonna probably do. I'll probably stage that up and have that so I can view that. Hey, Greg, how are you? Yeah. Yeah. Well, these I got online, and I think they're called EKEN, or something like that. And they're 4K. They're 4K cameras, and they seem to do really, really good. Now I've got a little small one that I keep in my car that's not quite as good a quality, but I like it because it's easy to mount on the windshield, that I do sometimes. But it's only 1080p. But uh, the stuff like that is pretty neat, and I like to be able to have, if I can have a quality look and everything out there. I think it'd be pretty neat being able to have that and have it so I can put it up, and if I don't have to edit it too much and everything, we'll see